my name is Shaelyn, and on this channel, everything's alright. And welcome back to Shaelyn's Kitchen. So let's address the big fat freaking elephant in the room. We hit 500 subscribers. I don't know if a lot of you were aware of this because we've gotten a lot of new subscribers recently, but since I hit 100 subscribers, I'm pretty sure, we've had 2 subscriber goals, one of them being 500, which I said I would film my amazing, delicious, scrumptious pasta recipe that I'm keeping from all of you right now. And the other one being 1,000 subscribers, where I tell you guys this insane story about how I got trapped in Mexico and I couldn't re-enter the US. Today we are diving into my amazing pasta recipe, like I said, because I'm Italian, so you should trust me. This pasta sauce recipe is just a red sauce. It's a sauce that I make for my lasagna, my eggplant parmesan, chicken parmesan, if I just want a regular pasta. So yeah, let's jump in so I don't keep rambling, because I will. So first, the tools you'll need: a colander. I'm gonna put that in the sink. Something that you like to stir with. I'm using a wooden spoon. A pair of tongs. I like to use it to plate my pasta. A second tool to stir with. I'm just using a rubber spatula. You need a can opener. I like to use a ladle and a measuring cup. You can totally bypass the ladle and just use a measuring cup, or instead of a measuring cup, you can use some kind of cup. This is to reserve pasta water, which is absolutely mandatory. You can't skip this step. Obviously, you're also gonna need a pan and a pot. I forgot I wanted garlic bread, so I'm preheating my oven now. Okay, let's go over the ingredients now. You're gonna need minced garlic. I buy the kind in the jar because I think time is precious, and I honestly despise mincing my own garlic. I like buying this kind of fresh chopped basil, any kind of crushed tomatoes. My recommendation is something like cento. This is my favorite kind. The peeled would work too, but it involves another step. So to save time and to make it easier on yourself, I say go for the crushed tomatoes. And this is optional, honestly, you don't really need this, but I like having a white wine to deglaze when things get stuck to the pan. This is just a Pinot Grigio, a New Mexico wine. It's called St. Clair from 1984. And then, of course, you'll need a pasta of your choice. My favorite pasta to cook with and to eat is spaghetti. It's basic, but it's traditional, and yeah, it's my favorite. So, as you guys might have noticed, I have a second camera right over there. A second view. We're upgrading this setup. So over there are my spices. You'll need salt, pepper, olive oil, crushed red pepper flakes, onion powder, garlic powder, and oregano, or Italian seasoning, whatever works. So first, I'm gonna get my water boiling. I never measure the water, I just eyeball it. You wanna make sure you have enough water to reserve pasta water. I don't know what size pot this is, but I filled it about halfway. Get that sucker on high so that it'll start boiling fast. To the ingredients. My can opener just went off in my freaking apron. That was scary. Since I don't plan accordingly, we have to wait for the water to boil before I start the sauce, because otherwise they just won't line up cooking time-wise. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my garlic toast on a pan to go in the oven for when that preheats. This is just Texas toast garlic bread. They didn't have the cheesy kind, otherwise I would have got the cheesy kind. I'm pretty hungry, so I'm gonna make 2 pieces of toast. I will measure out the pasta. I'm a crazy person and I never know how much pasta to use. The oven's preheated. So I just eyeball it. I have no idea. If I have too much, I'll put it in a Tupperware and save it for lunch tomorrow. If it's too little, then I'm sad and hungry. So my rule is I'd rather have too much than too little. I'm gonna do a little more. Actually, I'm gonna do a lot more because I am gonna have leftovers because I'm gonna make an entire can of tomato sauce, so that looks about right. Whoa. Yeah. And then if I have leftovers after my leftovers, even better. Then I have lunch the next day too. And these only go in for 8 minutes. I think I'll just pop them in now, actually. 8 minutes and counting. I'm definitely not a clean as you go kind of girl, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna try to be. We'll see how that goes. So while this is starting to boil, get your salt ready because we're gonna salt the water and your stirring tool of choice. This is a pretty aggressive rolling boil, so I'm gonna start adding my salt. Give it a little stir. And so the thing is with spaghetti, and I always have this issue, my noodles will always burn if I just like drop them in like normal. So what I actually do is I hold it in until it's soft enough to bend and go all the way into the pot. And I mean, it is because the side of the pot is hot, so it will burn the side of the noodles. It makes sense why it does it. I just don't know how to stop it because my noodles end up burnt. I'm gonna get an oven mitt. This is hot. Get in there. I think once it gets onto the like inner rim of the pot, it's fine, but on this side right here, for some reason, it always burns. So once I get all the noodles submerged in the water, I'm gonna put a timer on for 9 minutes. So under the water, please. Good stuff. 9 minutes. So put your burner on to medium heat and add your olive oil. I don't measure anything, just so you guys know, so I'm gonna be estimating. I do 1 swirl, I don't know, maybe like 2 tablespoons or something like that. Get that nice and warm. Oh, I forgot, you're gonna need a spoon for the garlic if you have a jar. I'm gonna get my plate ready to put my garlic bread on. I'm actually gonna put it in the microwave so it stays warm. Not on or anything, but sitting in there. Now our oil is definitely hot. Don't actually feel it because you'll burn yourself. I'm gonna do about a tiny bit heaping teaspoon of garlic. You wanna cook the garlic a little in the oil. So just smoosh it around with your spatula. I'm not a professional chef or cooker, by the way, so don't at me. That is our timer for the garlic bread. Get it out. I'm just gonna grab my tongs and put it right on the plate in the microwave. Close it up and shut it off. Once the garlic becomes fragrant, it's cooked. I don't know about your ovens, but mine's not level, so my food tends to sit on one side of my pan all the time. So I'm just gonna make sure it's all submerged in the oil. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper. Your pepper. You're gonna put your chili flakes. This one, measure with your heart how spicy you like your pasta. I like mine decently spicy, so I'm gonna do a little bit of onion powder. 7 shakes. And then for the garlic powder, just enough to have an even cover over the garlic. Not gonna do the basil or the oregano yet. You're gonna smoosh that all together. Get the olive oil in there. Oh, tomatoes. Your crushed tomatoes need to start being opened now. Okay. Everything is kind of starting to stick to my pan, even though I have a non-stick. It is what it is. So I'm going to do a splash of wine. Splash. And just kind of integrate the wine with the garlic mixture we got going. So take a look at the pasta while you're doing this, while this is heating back up, because you should have about a minute left, just over a minute. Once it hits under a minute mark, you're gonna wanna reserve the pasta water. So I'm gonna get my ladle and my measuring cup ready, and everything should be unstuck from the pan now. It smells absolutely freaking amazing. Ladle and measuring cup. Okay, I'm at 55 seconds now, so I'm gonna stick my ladle in and grab as much pasta water as I can. Because you can never reserve too much. You can always reserve too little. Unless your noodles are sticking out of the water, then that's not good. Don't reserve that much. But now you're gonna grab your pasta sauce. I love having an apron so I can just rub my messy hands on it and just pour it right in. You're gonna mix it all in. Oh, okay, not yet. We're gonna take it off the heat and strain it in the colander. Perfect. Don't forget to reserve your pasta water, people. Okay, so we gotta get a move on with the sauce. So integrate the tomatoes with the garlic olive oil mixture. Make sure you're scraping the sides of the pan to get all of the yumminess in there. It's time for the oregano and the basil. I like to do basil last just because that's what really adds the color. This one, I like to just do like an even coat of oregano over about 75 to 80% of the sauce. I'm gonna mix that together first. I'm actually gonna turn this up to medium high just to really get it going so that we don't waste any time. Going into the basil. Just gonna add a hearty pinch. It's gonna be about the size of 3 to 4 pinches, I think. Oh my God. Now, take a moment and take a whiff of that sauce, will ya? Oh my God. Also, let me know if you guys want to see more of me in my kitchen in the future. If you want super al dente noodles, I would recommend maybe, and if you're using spaghetti, I'd recommend maybe doing like 7.5 or 8 minutes. Turn your burner off. Grab about 1 portion. This is Parmigiano Reggiano. Grab whatever cheese you want to garnish. Alright you guys, like I said, let me know if you want to see me in my kitchen more often. I have several recipes and actually this really yummy chickpea gyro bowl that I'd love to share with you guys. But I'm also really freaking obsessed with this. I'm going to dig in really quick just so you guys can know. You're welcome. I forgot about my garlic bread. But yeah, let me know if there's any other recipes you guys want to see me make. I honestly really love making these kind of videos of me cooking because I feel like I can just like kind of show my personality a little bit more because I'm up and moving around instead of just sitting in front of a camera and talking basically. Let me know what you guys want to see me do next. And even if it's not a cooking video, any kind of video that you guys want to see, let me know because suggestions always really help me. I'm gonna devour this now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for 500 subscribers. I feel like I'm not showing my appreciation enough, but genuinely thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I honestly, when I had like 50 subscribers, never thought I'd see the day where I hit 500. I never thought it would be only a year and a half into my YouTube experience, at least. Truly just made all my little girl YouTuber wannabe dreams come to life. Thank you guys so much. I'm so very grateful for each and every one of you. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Follow me on all my socials linked in the description down below, which is Instagram and TikTok. And I'll see you next week for another new video. Okay, bye. Mwah.